hope my neighbours can't hear me. That's an issue, but that's a worry. I can worry about that later. Hi. I have no idea what I'm doing. No clue whatsoever. This is already going great, I can tell. So I've seen on like TikTok and stuff people doing their makeup while just saying random facts about themselves. I myself cannot do makeup well, so I thought something I can do, you know, decently is bake. So I thought today I'd bake while just saying some random facts about myself, so you can get to know me, I guess. I don't know, okay, I don't know. So, today I'm just going to make some basic vanilla cupcakes because I'm already stressed and anxious enough as it is. And I don't want to stress and, you know, make myself more anxious than I already am. So I've got my baking thing on my laptop as well as my facts. I don't know how I'm meant to do this. Like, do I just start baking and like jump straight into it? I have no idea what I'm doing. You know what, we're just gonna start and hope for the best. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna try and do anyways, and hopefully I don't cry in the middle of it. Alright, so I need 110 grams of butter. Let me get scales. I have gotten the scales. The scales? The scales. I can't talk today. Right, so while I'm doing this, I guess the first fact that I can say is that I didn't have a name until I was born. Like, my mum was pregnant with me for over 9 months. I was overdue. And she didn't have a name picked out. I got named when I was born. So, you know, she also didn't choose the name technically. My sister came up with the name because she just did, I guess. My nieces and nephews and stuff are gonna, my family is gonna watch this. Oh my god, I hate my existence. Another fact about me is that I'm 5'2". I'm a small human being. I get used as an armrest quite a lot. So that's fun. How much butter do I need again? 110. I haven't even turned the scales on, right? I'm a mess. I'm scared while I'm doing this, I'm gonna like rush through all the facts and then I will not even be done baking and I will have run out of facts about myself. That's not good. I put the butter in the bowl, so now it's time for the sugar. 110 grams of caster sugar, so I will go get that now. Right, I got my sugar. I'm gonna sift it because there's lumps in it. Now the sugar's in, I need to mix it. So while I'm doing this, I guess I can say how when, like, actually I don't know how old I was when they both happened, but I've dislocated both my elbows before. So yeah, that was a fun experience. I'm an accident-prone child. I've been in the hospital for many different reasons. This is kind of a fact and a story at the same time, because I feel like if I just say the fact, then I will be like, you know, seen as a very insane person. But when I was younger, about like 5 or 6, my cousin told me that I could be whatever I wanted growing up. And being a 5 to 6 year old, I thought when he said anything, I thought like, you know, anything. So I asked him if I could be a butterfly and he said yes. So for a good year or so, I wanted to be a butterfly when I grew up, until I think my mum told me the unfortunate truth that I could not be a butterfly, and my like 6 or 7 year old heart was broken. So that's fun. Right, I've just mixed that, so now I've got to crack in 2 eggs. I'm praying to God I don't get shell in there because I can't be bothered to try and dig it out. So when I was younger, this is leading on from the second story, when I was younger and I found out I couldn't be a butterfly, unfortunately, my dream job then, when I wanted to grow up, I wanted to be a ballerina. I didn't know ballet, I didn't go to ballet lessons, I didn't do anything of the sort, but I had like a ballerina costume that my mum bought me for my birthday once, and I just wanted to be a ballerina. That's it. This whole time I thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I didn't, just no one messaged me. That's quite sad. Quick another fact about me is that when I was 13, my mother, well, for my 13th birthday, my mum took me to Disneyland. Disney World? Disneyland? The one in Florida. She took me there and I had an amazing time. It was very fun. I'm doing such a terrible job at this baking thing. I'm usually okay at baking, but considering I'm so stressed right now, I just can't. I can't focus on anything. I got them. So another little fact about me is that my full first name is Bonnie Louise, like double barrel first name. So that is my first name, yeah. No one's ever called me that in their life. It's Bonnie or Bon or just some abbreviation of my name. No one calls me Bonnie Louise. I've never been called Bonnie Louise in my life. And I have a feeling now that I've said that, anyone that I know that sees this is forever now just going to call me Bonnie Louise. Just, the people I know are weird. This looks horrendous. Probably because I haven't put the flour in, but either way that looks disgusting. Right, now I just need to put the flour in, so I'll clean that up later. Oh my god, we're good. Oh my god, I'm gonna cringe at myself while editing this. Another thing is that from about like when I was born to about 9, I had like bright blue eyes. Then from ages about like 10 to 14, 15, I had like bluey green eyes. And from ages of about 16 to now, I've had green eyes, just straight green eyes. I don't know if that should be a concerning thing, but it's happened. Nothing I can do about it now. This looks very weird. This does not look normal. Do I need to get the whisk out? Did I mess up? I haven't baked from scratch in quite a while. Oh my god, there's a massive clump of butter that it hasn't mixed in. I definitely need to get the whisk out. I will be back in a second because the electric whisk is going to be very loud. So I thought I had cupcake cases, but I don't. I only have fairy cake cases, so we're going to be making dinky little cakes by the looks of it. I did not prepare for this video whatsoever. I'm going to have a breakdown after this. Right, so now that I've mixed the cake batter together, they're looking like cake batter, I guess. It's nothing interesting. And I've lined my little cupcake case tin thing. I don't know what you call it. I'm just going to start putting it in the cupcake cases. Right, I'm gonna just, oh my god, this is gonna be way too much. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to like smooth this out. I'm gonna have to like mix so many batches, I have a feeling. And that should be enough. I have no idea. I have no idea. I haven't made fairy cakes, like actual fairy cakes, since I was like 6. Whatever, everything's gonna be fine. Everything will be fine, I think. Another thing about myself is that I hate not having my nails done. They've always got to be done in some way, whether they're just painted, whether I've got acrylics, whether I've got press-ons. I always have to have them done. I despise not having my nails done. I feel very weird without having my nails done in some way, shape or form. I have quite a few hobbies, which include baking, for one. Drawing, I really enjoy scrapbooking and like playing video games and stuff. I'm pretty sure I wrote some more down, but I cannot remember them and I cannot find them on my list, so we're just gonna end it at that. I cannot pick favourites in literally anything. Like, you ask me what my favourite song is, I can't tell you. I'll give you a list of like 10. You ask me what my favourite colour is, I wouldn't be able to, give you like my top 3. I can't, actually that's quite cool. I just can't choose favourites. I don't know what it is, I just can't choose favourites in literally anything. My absolute biggest, and I mean biggest pet peeve is when people interrupt other people when they're talking. It makes me so angry. Like, please, just for the love of God, let them finish what they're saying. In year 6, my teacher called me and my friend at the time Thing 1 and Thing 2. I can't remember why, I just remember her saying, oh, I'm going to call you Thing 1 and Thing 2, and then she did. Every day in the register after that, she said, instead of saying our name, she'd say Thing 1 and Thing 2. And it got very confusing because she'd say Thing 2, which was me, and I wouldn't respond because, you know, it's not my name, so I'd get very confused. When I was 12, I dyed my hair bright pink. Like, I dyed like the ends kind of my hair bright pink. I wanted it kind of like a pastel pink, but the woman either just didn't listen to me or didn't understand what I was saying, even though I showed her a picture of what I wanted. And she dyed it like bright, hot pink. I didn't like it. I went home and cried afterwards, but me being a very anxious 12-year-old girl, I didn't say anything to her and I told her that I loved it. But it was nice when it faded. When it faded and got lighter, that's when I started to like it and enjoy it a little bit more. I am starting to run out of facts. Wow, my life is boring. I've still got loads of cake mixture left, and I've only got one more case to fill. This might be a problem. That's gonna be way too much. I don't know how to edit videos. I've just realised this. How am I expecting myself to edit? Oh my god. Right, so we got one thing filled. We only have one of these cupcake tray things, but we've still got a bit of mixture left, so I'm just gonna fill more cupcake cakes and just put them on a normal tray. I know they're gonna like spread out and stuff, but like, ah well, they'll still be edible. Right, so I've just filled the final cases. I've now just got to wait 7 minutes for the oven to be properly preheated. Then I can pop them in for, I don't know how long. I'm gonna have to try and figure out how long. I think it's like 12 minutes. I have no idea, but I'm gonna do that and then I will be back when they're out the oven, cooled down, and I'll be putting icing on them. It would really help if I had my thing set up before I press record, but no, I'm unorganised. Right, all the cakes have like cooled now, so I got my icing in a piping bag? Yeah, piping bag. Got all the sprinkles and stuff on the side over there, so I'm gonna ice them. And yeah, we'll see where this goes. I don't know how I'm meant to do this when I'm icing cakes because I concentrate a lot and I don't speak. I realised that I only planned this video. I have no idea what I'm gonna be recording from here on out. So if you're watching this and you want to see more, comment below and tell me what you'd want to see. And if you're my friend, text me and tell me, give me ideas please, because I need them. Does that look good to you? I mean, it's alright, I guess. It's edible, who cares? That, I did a terrible job of that. Wow, I'm ashamed of myself. My hands are getting very shaky. That's what happens when you drink caffeine, when you're not meant to drink caffeine, because your body can't handle it. I've just got a bunch of sprinkles and like chocolate and this edible glitter thing. It looks pretty, but I hate using it because it gets everywhere and makes a mess and it takes forever to clean up. There's a cupcake, it's got little chocolate sprinkles on it. Lovely. It's gonna make a mess. Why am I... Let's try not to get sprinkles all over the kitchen. So, remember how earlier I said I had edible glitter that made a mess and got everywhere? While I was trying to get it out of the box, it kind of exploded. So I've currently got edible glitter all over the kitchen countertop and all over me. I fixed the glitter disaster somewhat. I'm just gonna have glitter all over my hands, but so we're just gonna... I need to stop doing that. That's not good. That. So, this should. I need to rush through this. My mum's home and she's gonna hear me. She's. So when my mum got back, I completely forgot to do an outro or anything. So now I'm here. Hope you enjoyed. You can like, comment and subscribe if you want, and as I said earlier, if you have any ideas of what I could do next, let me know, but for now I'll see you whenever I next see you.